Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Friends Talking Nerdy. This is Tim Jousma, and with me I have the greatest legal mind in the Pacific Northwest. It is Professor Aubrey.
Hi everybody. I hope that everybody knows that I know that what Tim says about me is not true, that I am not the greatest legal mind in the Pacific Northwest.
I am stating my opinion.
Okay.
My opinion is correct.
Hey everybody. I hope everybody's doing great.
Yes, so, okay, we are here to have a good time today, but the good time we are going to have is utilizing some of the new tools we have with our podcast host. And one thing that it allows us to do is mobile recordings. So what we wanted to do was give you like an audio journey of what we have planned today. Let the folks in on what that is.
We are going to be randonauting.
Tell the folks at home what that is.
Well, randonauting is where you use this app on your phone called Randonautica that generates random GPS coordinates. But the app is based on the theory that human thoughts and intentions can actually influence random number generation. And so it's very complicated. You can read all about how this theory supposedly works. It's not supported by any science, and the makers of the app admit that it's not based on any science. It's just theories, totally theoretical. So what you do is you set your intention. What would you like to adventure? What would you like your adventure to be like? What would you like to find? Concentrate on that intention. Press the button. It gives you a set of GPS coordinates, and then you adventure to them. And the idea is that whatever your intention was, you are going to manifest that on your adventure.
Okay, so I say let's do it. Right now. Let's start the journey right now. Let's get the app out.
Okay.
And do our manifestation.
Let's do it.
Yes, so we are heading over to the professor's phone. The professor is opening up the app as we speak. And again, we are supposed to be manifesting what we want to do. And tell folks what that is.
All right, so what we're trying to manifest today is discovering a new date night location. So what's something we could do to have a good time on a date night, and let's find it today in our Randonautica adventure.
Let's do it. All right, so we are on the app right now. It says generate. We gotta...
Okay, I've set our radius to the largest radius you can set, which is 6.21 miles.
So we go, ooh.
And we can choose whether we want an anomaly or a blind spot. And there are three kinds of anomalies: an attractor, power, or void.
What are those?
So attractor is where there is an unrandom, like a large concentration of randomly generated points. And a void is where there is a low concentration of randomly generated points. And a power point is either an attractor or a void, but that has greater power. So either it's a bigger or more intense void, or it's a bigger or more intense attractor.
Right.
So I say let's go with power.
All right.
So we're going to use 3 owl tokens. We get 30 free owl tokens, so every day. So you could do this 10 times a day if you want. We're going to generate our...
Hopefully it doesn't generate anything that goes over a bridge.
Okay, so now we're going to really concentrate on a really nice date night.
Ooh, gee.
Is that your concentration noise?
Yeah, which is why I probably don't do well in school. But anyway, I'm kidding.
So on the app, we've got an owl flying, and we have a generated point.
Void power anomaly. There's the address.
And it gives you the address and tells you the power, so 4.34. So this is, I don't know what that number means, but it's a higher number is a more intense void. So this is a big void. So do we want to go on this journey?
Let's do it. I think we can walk that.
So we're going to start our journey, and we're going to open it in Google Maps.
Okay. Now, while we do that on our end, we are going to give you a little slight musical pause. And when you hear us next, we will be on our journey. So hang tight. All right, we are at the train station right now. We found our address, someplace in downtown Portland here. And at the moment, we are waiting for the train.
We are waiting for the train.
So, yeah, I wonder when it's gonna. Looks like
1 p.m.
No, 1:43. So, at about 8 minutes time, it'll be here. So.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful day here in Portland. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. The leaves are almost incandescently green, and we're having just a beautiful springtime here in Portland today.
And strangers are wondering why we're talking into our phone like this.
Good thing we don't care about that sort of thing.
Exactly. But yeah, like, I'm not familiar with Hall Street. Give us an address at Hall Street. I'm not familiar with that area. Are you?
It is near. It's on the edge of the Portland State University campus. I'm sure that I've been there before because I used to live essentially on the PSU campus, so I'm not scared. I feel excited about what we might find there.
Okay. Yeah, so at the moment it's just a matter of waiting for the train. So while we'll wait, we'll give you this little musical interlude. All right, we just stepped off the train, and that was an interesting experience, to say the least.
Yeah, it was super fun. I love the train. I love any kind of public transit. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I was referring to was the guy behind us, I guess, near the front of the car. Behind us near the front, just how I was sitting. Anyway, who was a little intense.
He was a little intense, yes.
Yeah, up and screaming at a couple of instances, but we are officially off the train and heading to our destination. I have no clue what we are going to be expecting.
I know exactly what to expect because as we've come into this neighborhood, of course I recall when I was in law school, I lived very, very close to here, and I spent a lot of time at that restaurant and down there and over there. I remember when that building wasn't there.
Yeah, we're on the corner of College and 6th Avenue right now, and as we are walking, we are looking straight at the sign of the Cheerful Tortoise.
That's right. The Cheerful Tortoise. They like to play Grateful Dead songs. It's just a dive bar.
Nothing wrong with the dive bar. And it looks like they got
college
poker.
Dive bar.
Yeah. So you said things are coming to mind. What could possibly be here?
Oh, just is we're going to walk through a beautiful park. I'm very interested to see what exactly is at this spot because I don't know for sure. This is a really good Thai food restaurant.
Well, they changed it. It looks like a Vietnamese place now.
No.
In the back?
The orange house attached.
Orange house. Okay. Well, yep, so we are still on our way there, and let's have another musical interlude here, unless you got something else to say?
Nope, that's it.
All right, musical interlude time it is. All right, so it looks like we are close by our destination right now. We're on the PSU campus, and the app told us to head by the research greenhouse.
That's right, and here we are at the research greenhouse.
Yeah, so I wonder what the hell is here.
We will see. We've got to keep going a little bit past where the road is, and we'll see what's there.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting trip. I just don't know where we're at. There's a building here. This is part of the school, right?
We missed a turning. There's got to be some... There's not. I think we could go in this building to get to our spot, but we can't.
Oh boy. Maybe over here?
No, it says we're pretty much... Well, I guess we just keep going a little bit.
Yeah. It's leading us to...
A fence. A shed.
A shed! Yes! You've spent all this time listening to us to find out that we found the fucking shed.
We found a shed!
It is the greatest shed in human history. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not that much, but it is a shed, and
it's a shed here at the research greenhouses at PSU.
Yeah.
This is a very out of the way spot. I would be nervous if I was somebody who had to use the research greenhouse to be here at night, certainly.
Yeah, I don't know what date stuff could be done.
Well, it's a good place to come for a walk.
Oh, wait, though. Yeah, and there is a little path on the side here to a little park over here. So there's like a bench and whatnot. We're going to head over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just side of the... Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a good view of the highway. And mosquitoes.
Yeah, and it just scares me a little bit back here.
Yeah. And then more than likely some security from the college is probably going to come up. What are you doing on these premises?
And we'd have to say, nothing, sir.
You cannot come on and trespass in this particular domicile.
In this particular location.
That's right. So, yeah, we did it.
Yes, we did. Now we have a choice. We can either say, okay, we did that, or we can generate a new coordinate.
What would you like to do?
I'm not sure. What do you think the audience would enjoy?
Let's do another coordinate. Let's see what happens here.
Okay. So, I will go back to Randonaut and then generate a new point. Make my radius big. Generate. So now we were watching the owl fly while it is generating another set of coordinates for us. Still no coordinates.
There we go.
Here we go. Void power anomaly. Fire lane 9. So we are going up into the forest. Forest Park. Here we come.
Okay. Well, with that, here's another interlude. Alright, so we decided to take a little detour here and do a walking tour through downtown, and we are coming to a part of Portland that means a lot to the professor.
That's right. We are coming into the neighborhood and we are approaching the building that I lived in when I first moved to Portland, the apartment that I rented sight unseen in 2002 for $550 a month. It was 240 square feet.
Oh boy. And now that same apartment probably costs $3,000 a month.
No, I'd say $1,500.
$1,500. Good choice. Looks like they may have some space available.
Yes, this is where the 7-Eleven used to be.
Then it became a Plaid Pantry and now it's closed.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, we are...
This is where I used to come and get my, what do they call, Lucy? I can get my Lucy's there and walk around the park, smoke a Lucy of an evening.
A Lucy?
Uh-huh.
What is a Lucy?
A loose cigarette. You just buy one cigarette from the gas station.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I was never a cigarette smoker, so I did not know that. Oh, look, emergency tooth doctor. This looks legit.
Yeah, that's when I was trying to quit smoking, and it seemed like a better idea to buy them one at a time.
Not necessarily a bad idea. I mean, not having them handy means you got to put a little extra work into getting it, and, yeah. But, so we're crossing by a place called Mellow Mood. Looks like there's a lot of incense and whatnot. And building coming up.
Yep. It is that one right there, the Regency Apartments. It's brick on the top and light blonde brick on the bottom.
Did it look like that when you first rented it?
It looked exactly like that when I first rented it. It's a very early Portland elevator building. It was a cool building to live in. I lived there for 6 months, and then I moved in with my sister, who moved to Portland, and we moved about a mile away in that direction. So
nice. And this is the one you said your mother paid for?
She paid, I think, for the security deposit and the first 3 months' rent if I would take the train instead of drive my car to Portland.
Gotcha.
And so I took the train and didn't drive my car to Portland. And so when I first arrived in Portland, and for the first 4 or 5 years that I lived here, I just had a bike and no car. And it was really great. Like, it's a time in my life that I look back with real fondness.
Yeah, and Portland is the type of town where you could easily function and do everything you need to do without having to rely upon a vehicle. Hey, Mr. Crow. Hey, shut up. That's right. Anyway. So your old haunt.
My old building right there, and I lived on the 5th floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top floor.
Top floor. Do you remember which window was yours?
I did not have, I wasn't on this end, but this was my hallway, and my apartment was like the 3rd one down.
Gotcha. Okay, so many memories.
So many memories. My bicycle got stolen right there in front of the Oregonian building, which is now AWS Elemental. That used to be the Oregonian building.
Got it. It's a nice looking building here, the Raven Rose.
Oh my gosh, this is where I think Karen was talking about going.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. I want to go there.
Friend of the show, Karen. How you doing, Karen?
Hey, Karen.
I don't think she listens.
Yeah, she probably doesn't.
Yeah. She's one of those cool kids. But yeah, I mean, Portland, for all of its faults, any town is going to have positives and negatives. The positives are you got a lot of beautiful buildings like this.
This is the William Sergeant Ladd building. Now, they moved this from somewhere and put it right here.
Okay.
They moved it from where it used to be to right here in this spot in downtown. Surely, because I don't remember it, or it would just look terrible. And now it looks good.
Yeah. Well, at least it was rebuilt. I don't know, but yeah. So, all right. So as we wander around, we will have some more music here. Enjoy. All right, our trip is coming near an end here. We did end up taking a little bit of a detour and doing kind of a urban exploration.
Yes, we did. We decided not to go to the forest, to Forest Road 9. And instead we stayed in town and walked all the way from one end of downtown to the other end of downtown. So from PSU to Old Town. Walked down to the river and back to 6th Avenue, 6th and Davis, where we're catching the train back home.
Yeah, so, and overall, what do you think of the app in question?
I thought it was really fun. Like, we would never have gone to that particular place. Like, we might have said, let's go on a walk. But then we would have been thinking about, well, where are we walking to and what are we looking at and all that. But with the app, you just go where it tells you to go and you have whatever fun you're going to have while that's happening. And the radius makes it so it's never more than about 3 miles away, so it doesn't take forever.
Yeah, it's something that, like we mentioned, we were able to hop on the train and get to the locations we were needing to go to. If you don't have as reliable a public transportation as Portland does, still with like a bike or something like that.
Yeah, with the bike or walking would be really fun.
Yeah, so definitely recommend giving it a try. As far as the whole science behind it, I don't know.
We didn't really find a great place for date night, except at the very end of our adventure, we did walk by the walled Chinese gardens, and we both said we'd like to go there. So that we should put that on our date list.
There you go. So we technically found it, but not at the exact place that the app promised.
No, but on the adventure sparked by the app.
Yeah, so it was sort of like that. I mean, I don't know.
It was fun.
It was fun. And we will definitely do that again.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts?
Here comes an ambulance.
Yeah. Someone better be hurt, right? You make all that noise? Yeah. This is live, folks.
This is live life in the city.
Thrilling news. All right. Yeah, I think we'll wrap this up here. All right. Thank you all for listening to us talk about our trip today. This has been an experiment more than anything to be able to test the limits of what Anchor can do for us as a podcast, but we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed our little show today, just taking you along with us in our pocket as we enjoy the randonauting for today.
All right, and with that, we will bid you all adieu.
Adieu.
Adieu. Oui. So just, pay attention to this podcast space for more episodes of Friends Talking Nerdy. Thank you all for listening.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Subscribe to Friends Talking Nerdy on iTunes, the Google Play Music Store, as well as Spotify. Remember to support Friends Talking Nerdy on Patreon. Goodbye, darling.